One of the most attacking chess openings by playing d4 and then e4. This is the Blackmer timer gambit. Now, as the name suggests, what we are going to do is sacrifice the pawn at the center within the second move of the game. So if your opponent captures it, and obviously many of the people are greedy, so he will also take. Now if your opponent take it, you may take out your knight, attack the weak pawn at e4. Your opponent take out his knight and protect it. These are one of the obvious moves that your opponent will play. Now you will play f3. Now this is quite confusing move. So your opponent would be confused for a while and he would happily take it. After he take it, you go with queen take on f3. Once again, instead of knight take, you are going with queen take. So all this confusion will make your opponent completely happy and he would happily capture the d4 pawn. So if you observe, he is gaining a lot of control at his file and all. Now comes the major part. You will take out your bishop e3, attack the queen. One of the best moves which he play is queen b4. These are one of the popular moves that many players as black they play. They focus on attacking the weak b2 pawn. All you have to do is long castle and open up this file. And then comes the trap. Your opponent plays bishop g4. Now he is trying to attack your queen followed by the rook. Here you will sacrifice the queen and play knight b5. If your opponent take it, then you successfully take his king. Otherwise, let us have another trap. Now this time, instead of capturing, if your opponent take out his knight and protect it, you can still go on with queen take on b7 and touch the weak pawn, attacking the rook. Your opponent try rook here. Now he is having a trap. He wants you that you go with queen take a6. And then he can simply take your rook, capture this, and try some more attacks. Okay. So what you can do is you can simply play queen take on rook and sacrifice your queen. Your opponent will be completely shocked and then knight takes c7. Once again, that's a checkmate. Let us go backwards and have another variation. Now he plays queen to g4. What you may do now? Well, so you can simply move the queen backwards, open up this diagonal. You may attack this weak pawn, but I did not see that you must capture the a7 pawn. You must never capture that. Instead, you can simply focus on your development. Your opponent may take out his knight here because he is kind of focused on trading his pieces, like he has been doing that. So you can expect some trading moves, and then after he queen take it, you may simply take out your knight and continue your game. Let us go backwards and have another one, and this time your opponent take out his bishop. Instead of taking out the knight, he is taking out his bishop. What can you do at such cases? Still, you can take out your move, pawn f3. If we take it, you play queen take f3, attack the bishop. Now, you are attacking this pawn, you are attacking the bishop. So you can expect some moves like bishop to c8. Okay, if you are playing against any beginner or something, you can expect bishop c8 and then all his pieces will be at the back rank. Otherwise, if your opponent is quite experienced and he play queen c8. Okay, then what you can do is, first of all, you can note that his queen is not at a very good shape because queen can now focus only on this diagonal, right? And it can no longer attack this pawn. What you have to do is simply take out your pieces, you will develop, you will also take out, and then you will quickly long castle. That's it. Okay, if your opponent captures the weak pawn, now this was an option available for a longer time. First of all, over here, if he capture, then queen take on it, right? Suppose if he play knight f6 and then he capture, then what you gonna do? So what you may do is that's quite simple. You may take out your knight. Ultimately, if we try bishop f5 or something, what you may do is simply castle. Now you'll open up attack like this. Ultimately, your opponent moves the bishop to like bishop backwards. Something. It is possible. If you play this, you may take out your knight, attack this. Ultimately, you can observe that the attack towards the king side is a lot, and you can easily win the game. So this is how you play the Blackmail Timer Gambit and crush many of the players as black.